is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. scanning the field. It's Lagway. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. The Buckeyes will come to the line and crank up the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of inches away from a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
They can't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Short pass finds the tight end. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The tight end got it. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
For 2nd down and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. He's not going to make it. The defense stops him behind the line.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tiny space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
Pass not complete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To the air. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
a deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. It's another deep shot. It is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The offense will probably spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. Notre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside.
ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon time roulette. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. It's the running back in the flat. Pass, a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play. And as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
And the pass is incomplete. The ninth play of a strong and long. Defense not pressing this time. to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So they miss it from 51 yards, and the offense will take over from the 34. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On the run, it's Parker. Jukes to get past a man. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They strike first in this national title bout.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, he spins free. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much.
Nobody can bring him down. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain will stop the ball at the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line on the hurry up. Solid gain moves the ball to the 36.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Can he get there on the ground? Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for a first down and goal. The Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Who says you need explosive recent plays, Kirk, that was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. Just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Completion makes it second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. Breaks into the clear. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He's got room to run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. It's a wide receiver screen. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. What a catch! And he steps. Bounds just short of the end zone.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal. Call is a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion.
Here we go.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Across midfield. At the 30. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Porter. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football in the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he makes the catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The back's got it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the quarterback keeps it here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but gets enough for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Hebe keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Martin.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Suns are able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's a shotgun run call. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
With the second down incompletion, might have to convert here on third down and 8. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. You can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To keeper trying to get to the marker. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Graham. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards.
Oh, he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 20, past the 10. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball is still at the 3. It's third and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he grew that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Williams. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate